And when those emotions came to the forefront of my head, I couldn't control the fact that I hated him for what he had done to me. And I would never, ever get any justice for that because the old man had a heart attack and died. Did I tell anyone? No. I just had a memory, and I know it's in my book, and I haven't been looking at my book, and I probably should have. I almost should have just read you the book, right? Anyway, when I was, I'm going to say 10, 9 or 10, we visited his side of the family a lot. And so there was an aunt and uncle of his that we would see, or his brother and sister-in-law that we saw a lot. And Aunt May loved it better if we called her Grandma May instead of Aunt May, because technically I was her grandchildren's ages. She, I think she knew what was going on, but so this uncle and Aunt May, I can't think of the guy's name right now, but my stepfather's brother and his wife had this beautiful place, and out back they had this train that you could ride as a child, could ride this train. It was absolutely phenomenal. And I'd be out there, I'd be playing. And the old man's study, where they had their cigars and stuff, had a sliding glass door where he could see out. And he called me in his office, their room. And my stepfather asked me, to suck his candy. That's what he called it, suck his candy. And I didn't want to. And I ended up doing it. And I got scared because they had this clock, and it was an old cuckoo clock. And it wasn't really a cuckoo clock. It was a clock that made this weird noise, absolutely like a cackling, like an old witch. Love that clock, by the way. And I jumped before he finished, and I got hit for that because he didn't finish. And I think Aunt May have known because she tried really hard to keep me out of his grasp and away from the men type deal.